Hi everyone. Happy Saturday. Sorry it took me a couple minutes to log in. My computer did not want to work this morning. Sorry, let me just adjust you a little bit so you see more of me. Good. Alright. We're gonna start either in a seated or it's Saturday morning, we can start reclining back if that's comfortable for you, or if you'd rather stay seated, you can do that too. You're gonna have your legs out if you're laying down, or you can have your feet hip width apart or a little bit wider, knocking your knees in. Taking deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Start by just focusing on your belly breathing. Imagine pushing your belly breath down into your hips, focusing just on how your body feels in this moment, acknowledging how it feels. And then coming to your emotions, acknowledging how you feel, not labeling any emotion as bad or good, but accepting yourself. And then coming to your mindset, whether your mind is wondering if it's present, if it's stuck on one thing or a couple things. And then coming back to focusing on your belly breath being pushed down into your hips, into your legs, into your low back. Really just breathing here. Spending extra time on any areas that feel stressed or tense. Pushing your oxygen to this part of your muscles. Couple more breaths here. Just letting the lower part of your body relax wherever you are. Then imagine pushing that belly breath up into the upper parts of your spine, into your chest, into your shoulders, into your neck. Using this time to really relax your torso. Breathing into it. Let your shoulders relax. Sending extra oxygen to areas that feel stressed or tense. Really just letting your muscles release. Couple more breaths here. Coming to your 3-part breath, breathing in through your nose, filling your belly up all the way, holding it at the top, and slowly pushing it all out through your mouth. Doing this a couple more times. With every exhale, pushing your breath out slowly and focusing on not just letting out your breath, but releasing any stress or tension or anxiety you still have built up in your body, letting it all go. Last breath here. And bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Pressing that low back into the mat. And then we're going to rock up for a seated position. Spine long, shoulders pulled back. Focusing on your tailbone being earth, your spine is long, shoulders are pressed back. Start with your neck circles going around one way. Going very slowly. Feeling each round. Good. Stopping and going the other way. Working very slowly. Good. Then pull your chin in, pull and press the shoulders back. Looking high to the sky, stretching the front of your neck. Right ear to right shoulder. Bringing those left fingertips out. Stretching down that side body. Through center to the left side, stretching out the right fingertips, stretching down that side body. Back through center, right hand into the earth, left arm over. Stretching that arm long, doing arm circles one way. Doing arm circles the other way. Left hand into the mat, right arm over. Keeping that hip on the mat, going one way with your arm. And then the other way. Good. Back through center. Coming into fire log. Left leg to the bottom. Knee is in front. And then you're going to bring your right ankle to your left knee. Your right knee to your left ankle. Bring those arms out. And instead of going like this, pulling your shoulders, keep that, extend that spine long. Stretching it and start to fold forward. Stick those arms up as long as you can, and then fold over, folding at this part of your back. Good. Taking deep breaths here. Breathing here. Pressing those hips back. Keeping your spine elongated. Focusing mainly on that right hip. Walking up. Bring this right foot over. Tuck that left heel in towards that right glute. Right arm behind you. Left arm high. Twist. Looking out to the side. Slowly looking over that shoulder. Back through center. Bring the right leg to the bottom, having that right knee in front. Left foot onto right knee. Left knee onto right foot. Spine long, shoulders pull back. Arms out long. Keeping that spine long, not hunching over. Keeping your spine long as you fold. Breathing here. Keeping those hips pressed back. Long inhales and exhales here. Really feeling it in this left hip. Five more deep breaths here. Deep inhales and exhales, keeping those hips pressed back, keeping your spine elongated. Walking up, bringing this left foot over to that right side, tuck that right heel in, left arm behind you, keeping that spine long, hooking that right arm, looking out to the side, and then slowly looking over that shoulder. Back through center. Coming back into your easy seat. Bringing your hands to your knees. Coming into seated cat-cow. So chest forward, shoulders back on the inhale. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Good, going back and forth. Good, last round. Good, then we're gonna come into tabletop. Go lay down. Go. Go. Wrists under shoulders, hips over knees. Doing rounds of cat-cow on your knees. So inhale forward, curving that spine. And exhale round. Inhale forward, exhale round. Focusing on your own breath, focusing on your spine, on your pelvic tilt here. You can sway side to side, get any movement in. Then you're going to bring your toes to the mat and lift up for down dog. Your hips are high here, your torso is dropping closer to the mat. You're walking your dog, one heel high, one heel low. Bending and straightening. Doing anything here to get any movement out. And whenever you have done that, coming into stillness for 5 deep breaths. Deep inhales and exhales. looking between your hands and walking up to your hands for your forward fold. Deep knee bend here, pushing those hips back, letting the arms lay long. You can grab those legs, you can sway side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, exhale, fold. Dropping that neck, feeling that leg stretch here. Inhale, rise, high to the sky, hands to heart center. Oh, sorry. Hands to heart center. Mountain pose for 3 deep breaths. Shoulders are pressed back. Inhale, rise. Cactus, the arms for the back bend looking high. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Planting your hands, stepping back through your vinyasa, lowering down for cobra or up dog, and then exhale, down dog. Good. Hips are high, torsos dropping closer to the mat. For 5 deep breaths here. Really taking deep breaths. Then bring that right leg high to the sky for a 3-legged dog. Step it forward for your low lunge. Pushing those hips forward. Shoulders pressed back. For 5 deep breaths. Then you're going to walk back for your half split, shoulders back. There's a couple ways we can do this here. You can keep your arms active here in your black or mat, or you can come up for a balance. Or the last option is sitting all the way back, sitting your tailbone onto the earth, having that left knee bent, your left foot is hooked around towards your tailbone. You're still folding over that front leg. So we have 3 options here. You can be up active with your arms on the mat. You can have your hands to heart center for balance, or to really tense, mostly just to get all the way into this left leg too, sitting that tailbone back, feeling that stretch, folding over that front leg. We're going to stay wherever you're at for 10 long, deep breaths. Good. Wherever you are, coming back up into your low lunge. Bringing that back foot to the mat, and then you're going to rise up for warrior 1. So right knee over ankle, heel on the mat. Legs are on train track, so your hips are forward. You want them centered, hands to heart center, bending that knee for 5 deep breaths. Good. Then we're going to open up for warrior 2. Find your legs on balance beam, really lunging forward, finding a deep stance here. Arms out in front and behind, lunging forward. For 5 more deep breaths, checking in with this knee to make sure it didn't turn in, but keep that over your ankle. Good. And then we're going to come into our goddess squat. Knees over ankles, arms to cactus, tilting to the right side, back through center. Tilting to the left side, back and forth. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. And then hands at your hips as you hinge forward. Keep sitting down low, spine long, booty back. Hinging back up. One more time to the right side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. To the left side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Point those front toes to the mat, those right toes. Step up for your forward fold. Bend your legs a little bit straighter here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose for 3 deep breaths. Cactus those arms. Do that back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands. Step back for your plank or tabletop. Lower all the way down. Press into your hands for cobra. And then exhale, down dog. For 5 deep breaths there, taking long inhales and exhales. Hips are high, torso is dropping closer to the mat. Good. Then we're going to bring that left leg high for 3-legged dog. Step it forward for low lunge. Drop that back leg. Push those hips forward for 5 deep breaths. Good. Straighten that front leg. Remember our options here for engaged here or hands to heart center for balance. Or sitting all the way back onto the mat, keeping that right leg bent, folding over that front leg, that left leg, sorry. Having that right leg engaged. Five more deep breaths here, doing our total of 10. Wherever you are, bending that left knee, coming back to low lunge, engaging those toes to the mat, lifting up for warrior one, arms up high. Pull that core in. Hips are centered. And then come into balance, beam legs here. Engage your core for warrior two, arms out long. Good, and come and to cactus legs again. And we're gonna bend those knees over those ankles, engage that core. And we're gonna do pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting low, bringing the right hand to the left knee, right arm behind you for a twist. Sitting that glutes back, having that weight in your heels. Back through center, left arm to right knee, right arm behind you, sitting low. Feeling the burn here in your inner thighs. Good. Bring your hands out behind you, hinging forward, keeping low, dropping your neck. Point those front toes forward. Step up for your forward fold. Finding your legs straight here. Engaging your core. Dropping that neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. High to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, rise. Cactus is on for the back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then come back up, hands to heart center. Bring your heels to the outside of the mat, pointing those toes out. Sitting low for yogi squat, having your arms open, your legs here, hands to heart center. Breathing here. Good. Sitting back. Bring legs to butterflies, having your feet together. Spine long. Shoulders pulled back. Folding over. Your legs here, letting your legs press down to the mat. Spine's elongating. Checking your posture. Make sure you're not like this. You want to keep that spine together, and you're going to fold it together rather than just lowering the top part. Doing some movement here. Folding forward. Coming back onto your back. Reclining down, legs up the wall, engaging your core. Slowly lower them down to the mat, very slowly and controlled. When you get close to the mat, engaging your core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking deep breaths here. Letting the weight of your body fall onto the mat. Deep inhales and exhales. Letting your mind and bodies come to stillness. finding your relaxing pose here. When your mind starts to wander, accept your thoughts, coming back to your breath, coming back to your focus. Before we end, coming to something you're most grateful for about today, whether something small or large, telling yourself why you're grateful for this thing, and coming back to your breath. Sealing your thoughts with your 3-part breath, breathing in through your nose, filling your belly all the way, holding it at the top, and then slowly letting it all out through your mouth, breath by breath, releasing it all onto the mat. Doing this a couple more times with your 3-part breath. With your breath, imagine not just letting out all your air, but letting go of any stress and tension your body still has built up through the practice. Letting it all go. Letting it all stay on the mat. Couple more here, 2 more. Slowly bringing awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes. Bring your arms over your head for a good morning stretch. Pointing your toes in the opposite direction. Bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Pressing that low back into the mat.